I'm Dr. John Luberio. I'm the Medical Director of BioEssence. So actually, these type of procedures is hindi na po siya bago sa market. No? So, it's been around for a few years na. But here in BioEssence, actually kaka-start lang kasi natin ng mga doctor's procedures and mga aesthetic treatments. So, last year lang po siya na-start. So, this year, we are introducing our threads and fillers. Okay, so our objectives for today, so we need to understand the threads and fillers. Para saan po ba yung fillers? Ano ba yung mga threads? So we have to differentiate the function and indication and know when to use threads, fillers, or both. And also, we have to set a realistic expectation for the patients. So before we dive into the fillers and threads, let's have just a quick overview of facial aging. Okay? So facial aging kasi is nangyayari siya kahit ayaw natin. So it's inevitable, lahat po tayo is tumatanda. So what happened is during our 20s, during our youth, so mapapansin natin yung ating face is supple, yung cheeks natin is high. So as we age kasi, meron tayong tinatawag na fat pads in our face. So these fat pads actually shrinks. So lumiliit po siya and it shifts downwards. So it's actually due to gravity na rin. So this volume loss from the shifting of the fat is actually one of the contributing factors in facial aging. So another po is the bone resorption. So as we age kasi, so yung bone natin actually lumiliit din siya, nag-shrink siya. So if you can observe mga patients or mga individuals na nasa 40s, 50s, nakikita nyo po, meron na silang mga early signs of aging, yung mga meron ng sunken yung eyes, meron ng stars ng mga smile lines, nasolabial folds, jowling. So it's actually due to these factors, no? So the volume loss from the fat pads and the bone loss. So next is actually isa rin siyang factor, so yung skin laxity or yung collagen loss. So collagen kasi and elastin is used to support yung ating skin. So when we reach the age of 35, tumataas na po yung rate ng collagen loss natin. Nasa 10 to 15% na per year. So, ito po ay one of the factors ng ating facial aging. So, if you can see, yung mga merong mga folds, nasolabial lines, mga wrinkles, these are some of the factors. Okay, so another factor po is yung na-mention ko kanina is the gravity. So, lahat po kasi yan, over layers, yung gravity is, ano na yan eh, kumbaga parang hinihila tayo pababa, papunta sa lupa, no? Parang ganyan. So, lahat po yun, lahat talaga nagsasali. Oo, yun po kasi gravity, kasi yun naman talaga eh.
Parang pa-deadballs na tayo.
So another yung repetitive na facial movement. So ibig sabihin po, over the years kasi pag lagi tayo nakasimangot, laging nakataas ang noo, so yung muscle kasi natin nagkakaroon ng creases. So kumbaga parang blanket yung skin natin eh, tapos yung muscle underneath. So pag galaw siya ng galaw, nagugusot po yung skin. So over the time, nagkakaroon ng mga fine lines, mga wrinkles. So, next slide. So, what are dermal fillers? So, dermal fillers usually is used to restore volume for the face. For example, nagkaroon nga po ng loss ng volume sa cheeks or sa ear trough. So, we use fillers. So, these are injectable gels. So, para po siyang gel, if makikita niyo po, hindi lang nakapagdala ng syringe. So, para siyang gel na ini-inject underneath the skin. So, actually, iba-iba ang types ng fillers. So, sa market, we can have, or most commonly, you can see yung hyaluronic acid. this HA filler or yung hyaluronic acid po is actually meron tayo niyan sa body natin. So, pinoproduce siya ng own body natin. Meron siya sa skin, meron tayo sa mga joints, sa virtues, ay sa mata meron din tayo. So, these HA fillers are actually biodegradable. Kumbaga, natutunaw lang din siya ng body natin after a few months to years. So, another type of collagen or another type of filler is the collagen. This one is the newer type sa market. So this is a pure collagen. So ang disadvantage niya with hyaluronic acid, medyo mas marami tayong need na syringe or marami tayong need na ilagay. Kasi si collagen filler, for example, 1 cc lang or 1 syringe lang yung nilagay mo, 1 syringe lang talaga yung makikita mong effect. Unlike with hyaluronic acid fillers kasi is water absorbable, hydrophilic. So, ibig sabihin, nag-attract siya ng water, nagre-retain siya ng water. So, for example, nag-add lang tayo ng 0.5. So, yung effect niya para kang naglagay ng mga 1 ml or 2 ml. Parang ganun. So, nag-expand siya. So, another is the calcium hydroxyl apatite or CAA. This fillers naman is medyo semi-permanent siya. So, it stimulates collagen din. And, yun, hindi siya madaling tunawin. So, kumbaga, medyo mas longer yung effect nito. So, usually, 1 to 2 years or more. So, another type of fillers is the poly-L-lactic acid. These are biostimulators naman. So, they are microspheres na when injected into the skin, they stimulate collagen over time. Disadvantage lang niya, meron siyang matagal niya makita yung effect. So gradual yung effect niya, unlike the HA filler na you can see it immediately after. So nilagay ko lang din fat injections. This one kasi is more permanent and medyo yun talaga yung pinaka the best if ever, no? Pero kasi this one is invasive. So yun nga, as I mentioned kanina, it restores volume, it contour and shape, fills lines and depression. Next po. So, what are the indications? So, usually ginagamit siya for mga nasolabial folds or the smile lines. You can also do dun sa tear trough or dun sa under eye area. Cheeks and mid face. So, most commonly sa cheeks. Lips and chin. So, with lips and chins, we need to augment naman. Okay? Another indication is for the jawline. So, later, I will show pictures po ng before and after with these types of procedure. No? So, what are the pros and cons? So, immediately after, you can see results. So, for example, we place a filler in your under eye. So, immediately after the procedure, makita niyo po, medyo nababawasan na or mawawala na yung volume loss doon sa area. So, little to no downtime. Usually, ang swelling or bruising nito is 3 to 5 days, less than a week. So, natural looking when done correctly. So, may mga complication din kasi itong fillers. Yung fillers, which will be discussed upon your consultation. So, medyo marami kasi siya. Then, ang cons niya, hindi siya ginagamit for sagging skin. So, yung mga na-discuss natin kanina na collagen loss, skin sagging. So, hindi siya good candidate for fillers, no? So, results are temporary. So, usually 6 to 12 months. Some fillers are longer depending on the product used. Next po. So, who is the good candidate? No? So, mostly, mild to moderate signs of aging. Usually, for age group, usually nasa 30s, you can start already, depending on the indication. No? Some patients naman, for example, mga nasa 20s lang, they are using fillers naman for augmentation. For example, sa lips, or sa chin, or sa jaw. So, mga patients na gusto lang ng natural improvement, and these are non-surgical procedure and temporary. Next po. So, yan. So, these are the results ng mga before and after sinabi ko, no? So if you can see yung under eye fillers natin or yung sa peer graph, patient is I think, nasa early 30s lang to. So, actually meron na siyang konting fat herniation. So, meaning po yung taba dun sa under eye niya is visible na. But we did a filler kasi ayaw pa ng patient ng surgical. So, we na-camouflage natin. Kumbaga na-hide lang natin. Pero kasi nga, these are temporary. So, after a year, bababa na rin po yan. Babalik na siya dun sa original na itsura niya. Okay? So, for the lip fillers naman, these are usually done or ginagamit siya for hydration. Kung gusto ng patient ang medyo may plump ng konti yung lips nila para mabawasan yung dryness. And we can actually reshape it. No? So, if you can see, medyo nabago po yung shape. Medyo nagdagdagan ng height. Medyo nagkaroon ng volume yung lips. So, ganun siya. So, with jaw fillers naman, if you can see yung patient, so medyo weak yung side profile niya. But after giving fillers, mas nagkaroon ng angle. So, mas naging strong. Usually, itong jaw fillers sa mga male patients talaga eh. So, kasi di ba, mas gusto na yung chisel looking ayun. Next po. So, ito naman, chin fillers. So, actually, maganda na rin yung chin ng patient. Although kasi, if i-base natin sa side profile niya, yung tip ng nose and yung tip ng chin niya, hindi siya, kumbaga, hindi pantay. If you will look closely. So, we did a 1 syringe na chin fillers lang. So, ayan, if you can see, mas nagpantay, mas nagkaroon ng harmony. So, meron po kasi tinatawag na Ricketts line. So, yan. So, yung from the tip of the nose to the tip of the chin. So, if you can see, mas naging harmonious na yung side profile ng patient. So, this one is actually a thread. So, it will be discussed later. So, ito po yung sinasabi ko na for patients na merong skin laxity, better we use another procedure na hindi fillers. Okay, I hope you understand and may natutunan po sa lecture natin. So, yun lang ipakita. So, ayan. So, if